Uppie, uppie, uppie. It's one funny morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday.
Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
It's such a small town. So if you're walking, people just be like, "Do you want to ride?" It's like they don't need Uber. They just have
What?
They just pull over. They give you a honk, and they're like, "We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever."
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
What's outside your Puerto Riquina?
That's Dylan! Yeah!
Hey everyone, it's Kyle. I'm out here in California. Here with this hood rat who you might remember gave me my side tail. He would like to also compete with Lulu for a co-host position, but I have to hurry because Dina asked for to show us something in the house, and I'd like to show you how I'm able to make it for the morning show at 5 a.m. on West Coast time. You got the drinking of the dogs. Here's what I have. I got the snoring of the, I'll let you insert whatever word you want to put there. Anyway, hope everyone has a good day, and uppie, uppie, uppie. Take it away, Dina.
Good morning, Kyle. Perfect. Literally perfection. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube. Listen, this is what I'm looking for. What is that? Listen, I'm going to be honest. When this show starts, I don't know what I'm going to say, but I just love that I have no idea what any of you are going to say. I don't look at any of these before they before they air. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's Kyle. Look, I have my testicle festival shirt on. Is it Alejandro? Did you send me this? Who sent me this? I think it was Alejandro. Who sent me this? But I loved it. Today is clearly a down day. I had a lot of plans. I've been up since 6, and I had so many plans, and I did them, and then I deleted them. And that's a tough morning. Okay. But I just want to thank Kyle, because I was like, where are you going with this? Where's he going? I had a ball at the first annual Bar 7 Ranch Testicle Festival. Kristen, it does. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. It's happening. What was that at Kyle's house? Maybe from Stacy? Was it Stace? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. But I was like, it's a special day. Let me put on my testicle festival shirt. And I might make them, because it doesn't say festival. It's basically a festival. That's all it is. Dina, are you going to the festival this year? I am. So, took you grocery shopping yesterday, and now you're doing laundry. Dina's so helpful. You know, I try. So I have some questions. Yesterday, I ran around. Bob, listen, it's important that we celebrate Testicle Festival and men's health. It's just as important as mammograms. And you know what? When you check it, you should take your pants off. It would be a lot harder to do with pants on. Hello, Ironhide from Manila, Philippines. Guys, we are international. Who couldn't use this message? I know, Martha, it never happens. You know why, Martha? Let me tell you a story. Yesterday, I rolled all day. Are you done? Good time, Andrea. Testicles for the resticles. So I don't know if you ever get like, hey Robert, if you ever get in the mood where you're like, I'm gonna get some stuff done. That's where I am. Athena, I don't know if you're in this mode with me, but like, I think it's because I've been sick a lot. That when you come out of being sick, you're like, I need to get stuff done. I'm hype. Shikendra, this is anger and disappointment. Kim, sit down. Get some coffee. I got a lot of questions. So all day yesterday, I've been working on budgets for the shore, budgets for up here. I have more renters this summer than I've ever had. So like, instead of having like one renter for the month, I have like 4 renters for the month, right? Because that's just the way the Lord wanted it. So I'm just doing a lot more work. And I was like, let me get myself together. And I've been trying to get stuff done. Fine. So this morning I was like, you know what? Let me finish the budget for this house. So as a person who never had to take care of the budget for this house, I am trying to be someone who has my crap together. And at 6 a.m. I did. At 6 a.m. this morning, I was very put together. And even at 7:30 this morning, 7:45, still put together. I spent all morning putting together final budgets. And I was like, this looks great. This looks good. I mean, I can't pay it, but I mean, just the form, the Excel sheet itself, top notch. Jeremy, this is an Excel sheet conversation. I feel like you would know. Felt real good about it. And I had done the 2024, but I was like, let me go back to 23 so I can learn. Let me make some adjustments to that so it's like the same. And then I deleted both of them. And then I started all over again. And then I gave up. And did you ever add it? And it says to you, it says, are you sure you want to delete this sheet? Because you can't undo this. I was like, girl, no, do it. No, not on purpose. Just because I'm super dumb. And then I go back. I did. Deleted them all. And then I went back and I was like, maybe this is like Google and you can like go in and get like an old, but no, that's only if you're on Excel online. And then I decided to put a hat on. I was going to shower today. Who am I? Nope. That means you should. And that's exactly what I thought, Shakira. There are times where I'll be working on something and making so many mistakes. Like the front of my mind is like, we got to get it done. And the back of my mind is like, girl, stop. This ain't right. You should stop. And I did. And I didn't cry. I'm going to do that later. Did you ever have such forethought in your own breakdown? Like in your younger years, you would just go into a breakdown because you didn't have control of your body, your emotions. You got an egg being released. Maybe you're pregnant. You got broken up with, blah, 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 blah. And you just react. But then you old. And like, girl, I have cried. And guess what that got me? Nowhere. It got me to cake. And at this point, I scheduled them. Exactly, Gab. This morning, I was like, no, it wasn't trash. It just delete, Kim. It's different. At this point, can you put autosave on? It is coffee. You know why, Patty? Because I am on so many medications that nothing is right in my body. And coffee moves things along, if you know what I'm saying. And so this is, nothing. You know, when there's like things are going my way, that's like one way to go. And then there's the other way. That's the way I'm going. Mm-hmm. we're kind of due for a community cry. How about we all bang our heads on something and just cry together, get it out? It's medicinal coffee. Yeah. If I'm drinking this much coffee, not good. So I did think about crying, and then I was like, let me do that later. Did you ever do that? Like, you're so aware of your own. You're like, I think I cried yesterday. Let me pace it out. I don't want to use all my tears in the same day. You know what I say? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Lulu. Yeah, let's make it worse. Lulu, you want to come say hi? No, she doesn't. So yesterday, Lulu had to go to the vet. She got the bad eye. Fine. So, which, mind you, this is the first time I'm putting a dog in my new car. And I had just bought covers for the seats. Did you know you could do this? It's on the Amazon. You can get a cover for your seats. I got one for the captain's and one's for the back. I don't know why I bought the back one. It's only for Colby. He can't even get in the car. Mm-hmm. So I put the front cover on. I got a seatbelt. You can buy a seatbelt for a dog. I seatbelted her in. That didn't help. She went wherever she wanted. Whatever, fine. We get over there. Now, Lulu seems like a nice dog, and she is, unless there's another dog around. And then she is a killer. So I'm like leaning into every room, making sure there's a cat. Didn't seem to bother her. But she's high as a kite. The cat would have bothered her if she wasn't high as a kite. So I'd given her trazodone in the morning. Well, as I'm reading the bottle, it says you were supposed to trazodone her last night as well as in the morning, which I didn't do. So she still has somewhat her wits about her. But there's no dogs. It's all clear. And I said, can you put us into a room soon? Because I don't want to wait for any dogs. She was like, fine. They put us in a room. I'm like, we're golden now. We're golden. Mm-hmm. So we're sitting there. In comes the vet and the vet tech, both women, lovely. As soon as the door opens, she starts growling. Now, I don't know if you've seen Lulu. Adorable, unless she's growling at you. And then you're like, she's going to eat my face like Cujo. And I honestly have never heard her growl before, ever. So the door opens. These two ladies are now walking in, but they're like back up against the wall. And I was so taken back. I literally have never heard her growl at anybody. So I go, who are you? Who are you right now? Like real Italian. I leaned into Lulu Pecorino and I said, who are you? And I have to stand up and stand over her. I said, she's fine. She will not do anything. I said, I don't know why she's doing this. I said, I think she smells all the other dogs on you. She's like, it's fine. So they're moving real slow, right? Up against the wall. And we got to get her up on the thing so we can weigh her. And she's acting real weird. And they were like, did you give her the trazodone? I go, I did. But I didn't give her the ones last night. I didn't know I was supposed to. I didn't read it until this morning. I said, but she's not like this. She's great with people. Mm-hmm. So they were like, that's fine. We'll just move slow. And then she says, if it's okay with you, we're probably going to muzzle her because we're going to be in her face and we don't want her to snap at us. And that happens sometimes. I said, dog's snapping. And she was like, yeah. And I said, that's fine. She'll be fine. Here's me. She'll be fine with a mutton. I imagine if you shoved a muzzle in my face, it would not go well. I'd be like, well, I can't have cake. I think that's what she was thinking. So they put the muzzle on. That didn't help the situation. Now she is on slamming her face around. So again, I've never seen this side of her. So now I come around the front. I go, who are you? I just keep asking. Like she's going to answer. She's like, girl, I'm slightly upset right now. Sometimes I'm Italian. Sometimes I'm Irish. Never Irish. But like what, her eyes? So now, and the thing with Lulu, and I don't really know about like how you dominate a dog. I know I've punched dogs right in the face. I imagine I'm good at it. Like if I decided to be a dog trainer, I could do it because I will punch a bitch in the face. But apparently, I'm bigger than her, so I'm just puffing up, right? But I'm right in her face. Well, now the vet and the vet tech are only behind her. They're like, we're not going to get in front of her. We need you to stand there and basically scare the crap out of her. Yeah, I was 2 seconds from humping her, Missy. And so I'm just telling her she's a good girl. So anyway, she basically had her hoops in. Is basically, thank you, Patty. She had her hoops in and a muzzle. And I imagine in the same scenario, I would have been just as nasty. So she's all whatever. Yeah. So we go back and forth. So now they have to put a dye in her eye. So they dye the eye. So she got to get the light. And I was like, this is a lot, even for this dog. But as soon as they put the light on their eye, she had a scratch on her cornea. And it's like she knew. Did you ever see? It's very funny, even if a dog doesn't want you near it. I feel like they know, because as soon as we were able to dye it and put the light on it and see the bruise on her eye, that I feel like she was like, okay, you guys understand what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So then, she had taught me how to do the eye drops and but it just was so funny. And so she was kind of talking me through everything. Of course, I had to bring her back in a week because I don't want to go on a vacation this summer. And so we did that. And then the vet was like, she's like, listen, she is actually a lot better when you're here. She goes, I think she's come in before with your son. And I was like, yeah, Dean is not an alpha. Maybe he'll grow into being an alpha one day. Like, listen, he's a lovely boy, but at most he might scare Lulu with a show tune from like a show she didn't like. And she was like, I don't like Annie. Pick a different show. Like, there's no way that Dean is going to scare Lulu into taming down. You know what I'm talking about? You just look at your kids. And like, nobody's scared of you. Maybe that comes with time. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she's so lovely. She's so lovely when I put the drop. She goes, oh, girl, go ahead. Do the drop. Do the drop. Mm-hmm. Scare him with a shirt. You know what I'm talking about? Come on. He's going to be Dean's going to be a wonderful dad, wonderful husband. But he's not scaring any dogs anytime soon. Let me put it that way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Comes with time. Let's hope so. So yeah, a lot of fun. When you're a jet, da na 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 na. That was my side story, by the way. boy, and I can't sing anymore. We'll get shut up. Yeah, so that could happen at any moment. So. Sometimes it never shows up. Oh, and that's fine too. Yeah. So, jazz hands. Jazz hands never scared any dog, just so you know. Gangs are really scary when they're dancing, Missy. So, Dania. Sarah, it's coffee. You know how the slogan for Dunkin' Donuts is everybody runs on Dunkin'? I'm trying to get running, if you know what I'm saying. And it ain't working. I'm about to make myself another coffee. I'm just going to call. Here's the thing. I keep thinking coffee is going to get things moving, but it's not. And I think I'm just going to be like, la, 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 like all day. And nothing will have changed. But I will be on fire. I will be Excel sheeting everything. I'll be like, you need an Excel sheet? I'll make it for you. And then I'll delete it. I already feel like it's No, this is caffeinated, Bob. And I had a coffee yesterday. Nothing. Yeah. Larissa, you know something about to go down. Yeah. Do espresso. It's stronger. I don't think I have espresso. What if I took a regular coffee pod and made it tiny like espresso that in my Keurig? Will that make it stronger? Because it's in a tiny bowl. You get an Excel sheet. You get an Excel sheet. I know, Martha. I was about to eat some gluten. I don't have, I have a donut. Like I bought donuts for the kids. Well, it is bad. Hot coffee should help. Maybe I'll try that. Espresso is a different type of coffee. Let me see if I have espresso. I don't think I do. Let's look. Espresso style. Let's try that. This show's about to get a lot quicker. Watch it. All right, let's do it. I don't really know how this works. Let's do this. All right, we're about to have some espresso. Get ready up in here. Here's how the next few minutes could possibly go. Me talking a lot faster, me talking a lot louder. No, it's not that I'm not supposed to drink coffee. I'm not supposed to drink tea, Alejandra. I can drink coffee, but it gives me the poops. So I don't. But today, you know what I'm looking for? The poops. Let's just say it. Put it out there. So if this doesn't work, then I'm just going to eat a donut, a real one. And then it's going to get ugly. I don't think so, Chief. I don't think so. I love this. I usually watch or listen to podcasts at 1.75 speed. Well, guess what today's speed is? 5. Yeah. No, they're not negotiation donuts. No, those would be hard. Do you have celiac? I do. No, Juliet, I just, I have something called Sjogren's disease, which is in the rheumatoid family. And so I'm really gluten intolerant like bad. I know. That's what I mean, Brenda. I'm not at gluten level. But trust me, coffee level, it's enough. We'll see. Yeah. Desperate measures. Nobody eats quinoa, Jane. I had a whole conversation. Was it Missy and I? Or was it Andrea? Had a whole conversation with a lot of people about quinoa. And I think it's from the devil. I've never heard of it before. It just showed up one day. It pretends to be rice. It pretends to be a bean. It has a weird shape. I don't understand it. I don't like it. I don't want to be around it. I don't like how it's spelled. I don't like anything about it. Is there a food that you just, I don't want anything to do with this? And for me, it's quinoa, polenta, and lentils. Nothing. Nope. I don't want to, nothing. Everyone eats it, but no one enjoys it. Yeah, kale. There's another one. Why? Other than kale chips. Now, do you put sugar in this? You have to. No one can eat this, right? Oh, it smells like coffee. I have to put sugar or I'll die. Do you put milk in espresso? I don't think so. Milk will help me poop. Let me put milk in it. Just for the poop part. Hold on. I feel dizzy. I feel dizzy. I think I've already had my share of coffee. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this show is about to get a lot quicker. All right. Who am I? I don't know. Who am I about to become? We'll see. Okay. Make a latte. Add sugar if you got a coffee con leche. Mm-hmm. We'll know if it's working. I'm going to be like, guys, show's over. Bye. I'll see you Monday. Like that. Oh, with the sugar is good. No milk and espresso. Well, this one. I think I already have the shakes. Did you see my hand? I was like, quinoa is not good. Isn't espresso supposed to be having no sugar or milk? Maybe. Maybe. Bouncing off the walls. Quinoa, kale, liver. Yep, no point. Can you just eat some prunes? If I had prunes, who has prunes? I'm going for 20 minutes. I don't know what time is it. 8:57. Let's see. Did you eat anything or just coffee? I had some potatoes from Dunkin' Donuts. I thought that would also cause a lot of issues. But I don't think I've eaten it. I can't. I literally can't eat anything. My whole body is filled. Like filled. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get so sick. I know, Jackie, but I need to be empty. You know, when you're just like, I feel disgusting. I did see that, Bougie. It says Dunkin' sells a bag of bacon now. That was on the menu this morning. I did see it. And I was like, who's buying a bag of bacon? I mean, who am I to step in between somebody in heaven? But a bag of bacon seems, that's like just can you put that pig into a bag? I'm just going to take it home and just lick it. That seems aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Cooley. Mm-hmm. No, it's cooked bacon for sure, but it just seems really, Kimberly. Mm-hmm. I get the snack and bacon at least once. Is that what it's called, Shakendra? At Dunkin' Donuts, it's called snack and bacon? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Joey. I can't eat salad, steak, or something. It takes a long time. It makes me, like, what? Janelle, you're going to be the only, me and you're going to be eating steak at like 10 o'clock in the morning. We're like, we can only eat steak at 10. It's just so weird. Mm-hmm. Joey said it is. Yeah. How many pieces are in a bag? I don't know. Enough to kill you. It takes a year off your life. The bag should just say, eat this and you'll die a year sooner. Like, listen, and it's coated in maple syrup. 8 pieces of butter. Look, Shakendra knows. She's like, it's approximately 5 inches by 3 inches high by 2 inches in depth, and you can buy it. She just Shakendra got this bacon in a bag down. I know, that's true. That's true, Kimberly, and that was a good idea. Yeah, I know. It's coated in brown sugar. Oh. 8 half pieces with a sweet pepper flavor. You guys know entirely too much about the bacon bag. Do you guys know that? I'm concerned. I don't know, Juliet. Maybe something's happening. I'll give you better. You'll know. My daughter works at Dunkin', 8 half pieces. That half. They were like, let's add an extra half. Because it's delicious. It does sound like the perfect payment. Something's going on. I've never done this to myself before. I'm glad we're doing it together. What's a paralyzed stomach, Robin? I think that's what I have. Mm-hmm. I know, Missy. I think we're way behind on our Dunkin' Donuts facts. Who knew? Marta was like, it's actually supposed to be 9 pieces of bacon, but they eat half for every 8 and a half they put in the bag. They're like, that was really good. You guys should try it. Wouldn't that be great? It's so fun. Hey, what are you doing? You want to come up? You want to come be on the show? You're never on the show. So like maybe. You coming up? Come on, tap dancer. Come on. She said no. You get paralyzed stomach from the weight loss meds. I've never heard of paralyzed stomach. That's what it is, Athena. And I can't do it anymore. Not often, Rob. I've been sick a lot. It's been a tough, yeah. What is this snack and bacon with specific qualities you speak of? Melanie, I was at the Dunkin' this morning trying to get my medicine, and it's basically like a CVS now. And there was a bag of bacon on the menu, and somebody brought it up this morning. So all I heard was bacon and paralyzed stomach. I don't know. I'm learning about paralyzed stomach myself, Kelly. Sounds like you need to go back to Dunkin', is what it sounds like, said Shakendra. So maybe I do. We'll see how the day progresses. In my mind, I was showered and I look great for this morning show. And then do you ever realize that sometime you got to call it? You're like, no. Today is a testicle festival day. And then I put this on. Okay, good to know, Andrea. I need a paralyzed stomach because my stomach is a go, go, go. So anyway, eat black Lindsay olives. Something's going on. My stomach works way too well, said Bob. Isn't it funny? Your stomach is either great, which lasts approximately three minutes, but it's either here or here, but it's never in the middle. Not for long. It passes by here at like 5 o'clock. I think the show might be over soon. We did it! We did it! It's like crossing the... Not yet. Yeah. Thank you, Jody. I'll take it. Lou, you coming to work? Lou. You guys can hear me. Lou. Did I tell you about the bird in the front door? So I bought a wreath for the fall that's on my front door. And it was like, the wreath was kind of like I don't want to say a dead wreath for the most part, unless you pay a lot of money. Did you ever see those real nice ones that aren't dead? I guess they're all dead unless you have a lot of money. But it looked like fall, right? It looked like straw. Cute for the fall. Fine. The other night, I'm coming in the house late at night, and I come up to the patio. I go to grab the handle of the front door, and a bird shoots out from the wreath. Scared the crap out of me. And I go, what? And I think I might have done karate. I was in my zone. I was like, oh, I got to get the mail. And then a bird flew. And so I was just like, you know what I'm talking about? Did you ever just do some crazy stuff where you're just like for whatever reason, my body decided it was going to karate chop a bird. You know what I'm talking about? And you don't even know. And next thing you know, you're like 6 feet away and you're in like full Mr. Miyagi, but with a bird. That's what I did. And yeah, I would love an owl. So then I was like, why is the bird? Oh, I bet my reaction is on the ring. Oh, we got to look at the Ring doorbell. How do I look it up? It is. Let me see. Oh, I got to find it. So I was like, I think the bird just flew out of this wreath. And I was like, that's crazy. But this is like prime, like putting eggs in nest time, right? So I was like, do you think there's a nest in here? I kept saying to the kids, do you guys think there's a nest in this wreath? How would you put a nest here? I got to get some birdhouses. We just got Good Time Andrea birdhouse. I got to get some birdhouse. I love birdhouses. So, so now every night that I come home, same thing's happening. I'm like, there's definitely a bird in here. And then I finally found it. So now, like last night, I had to go out at 11 o'clock to go plug my car in because I forgot. Now I knock on the door on my way out. I knock on the door to let the bird know. Dean's like, did you just knock on the door from the inside? I go, I'm trying to let the bird know. I was like, coming out. This is who I am. I knock on the way out. Now, let me tell you, this bird's going to have a baby, have a beautiful baby, and then leave. And I will continue knocking on my door. You're not going to get 500 birds. I don't need 500 birds. Don't send me bird house. I'll give them a bird's house. But now I knock. Just let them coming out. You forgot to plug in your car, Shakendra. I came in at like 5 o'clock last night. 3? I don't know. But in my mind, I was like, I might go out again. So I didn't plug it in. And that was the thing. Yeah. We bang on our shed to warn the squirrels that live there. Coming in. Remember the little mouse? There's a field mouse that lives in my shed. And I do the same thing. I'm like, hey, I don't want to. The kids are like, are you going to try to trap it? I go, no, he can live there. You're not bothering me. Fine. Do your thing. I just want to do a brief introduction each season and be like, hey, how we doing? Yeah, give them a second to prepare. Put some jammies on, a little robe, something. I don't know. Is there a nearby you can hang it up? You can carefully and slowly transport it off the door. No, I'm afraid. I do that for snakes. Okay. So what? Sarah come in with a comment. I do that for snakes. Like, hello, like that in a good way, or hey, snakes, I'm coming in. Where are there snakes on a regular that you're knocking, Sarah? What? You'll only be using the back door for months to when the chicks. I'm telling you, I'm so nervous now. I'm invested. She had eggs and would dive bomb people after the baby was born and laughed. I had to remove the kids were so scared to use the front door. Bang on the dumpster with a broom handle to scare the rats. Yep. Yeah, if I lived somewhere where I had to talk to the snakes, one crossed our walkway on Tuesday. Sarah, move. Where do you live? No surprise guests today. Maybe another day. Wouldn't work out. Yeah, no. Time to move, Gab. I'd be like, I know you made friends here. You put down roots. We're moving. We saw a snake. We're done. Oh, it looks even better, John, backwards. Here we go. This is it. This is really how I'm feeling today. There we go. All right. There are snakes in the garden every day in Florida. Yeah, okay. So move. There's probably alligators. And you should move. Yeah. No. See? I wouldn't live in any of these places. No. My neighbor's cat, Meow, came running to me with 2 long things hanging from her mouth. No, she didn't. Nope. Can't do it. We had a raccoon in the attic. What a mess. My husband, 6'1", sent me, 5'3", to the front yard to protect him from turkeys in our neighborhood. He's afraid of birds. We would have to move with your bird situation. Really? He's afraid of birds? That's funny. Thank you, Shakendra, for giving a soundtrack to my head. Where in the Tiffany Hall do you people live? I know. Thank you. My daughter stepped on a snake in our bathroom a couple days ago. She flipped out. Okay, Sarah, I'm glad you're here because this is an intervention. There's almost 600 of us here. You need to move. We'll help you pack. We'll take your daughter. Where do you live, Sarah? No. I hate snakes, but we live on there. They're all around. We had them living in our garage. Told them I was going to burn it down. Yeah, you should, Kelly. Thanks, Juliet. Nope. You probably have snakes and just haven't seen it. No, Kathy, we don't have them in New Jersey. Not here. Not where I live. Nope. We send them to wherever Sarah is. We ship them out. We have a foreign exchange program with wherever Sarah is. We get rid of them. We'll take you crazy people. It's New Jersey, but we won't. No. My neighbor across the street had a rabbit in her yard. An eagle swooped down and took it. Yeah, it's called snacks. What? Why would you leave a rabbit? Just no. I found a giant spider in a bag of grapes. Had been in my fridge. Nope. When my brother told me he had geckos falling on him from when he sat outside in a lawn chair, I said, I'm out. Not coming to Florida. Ellen, that happened. We were down in Florida, and I guess it got cold, and geckos just started freezing in the trees and falling on your head. I was like, move. What? No. I live in a pier and beam house in Texas. What's a pier and beam house? What? Look up pier and beam house. I don't even know what you're saying. Pier and beam house. Oh, those are pretty. So you're in Texas. She lives in Texas. One year we had 2 raccoons stuck in my fireplace screaming. Exterminator told me they weren't screaming, they were fornicating. What? Mm-mm. We had a snake in our toilet at an Airbnb. No. My friend was 8 months pregnant. She stepped on a nest of snakes. Her neighbor had to pull them off of her leg with a rake. Okay, Ginny, you have ruined the show. I'm so icky right now. My blood is pulsing so fast. 9:15. Let's change the subject. I can't listen to any more iguanas. Nope. Gonna just scroll through this. Nope. Groundhogs. Squirrel. Okay. One lady in Florida picked up the frozen iguanas, put them in her car, and they all came out of their frozen state. She had a car full of iguanas. Why would you put a frozen iguana in your car? Collect them like jelly beans. Put them in your car. And then they all come to life. They all animate while you're driving. What in the world? What? Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like this show at all. Let's change the stuff. Let's go back to poop talk. I can't. Everybody poops. This is too much. What's supposed to happen at 9:15? Well, Fran, I have a broken Roomba, and Diana keeps plugging it in. And so it never cleans anything. It just makes that sound. It's going to make a sound again. Exactly, Gabby. Exactly. So it just beeps every day at 9:15 and like 9:17. Never does anything because that's how my house works. Yeah. So when I was, no, Dawn, no. I don't think you guys know me at all. No. I think the most we've had Fox here. I remember one night Coco got out. Coco was like a little Shih Tzu. And Coco got out and was roaming the neighborhood. And I think when they went to go get him, they saw Coco. And then they moved the flashlight and they saw a fox. And they were like, Coco, come here. And Coco, yeah, he was about to get into the magical forest. And we're like, Coco, come here. You have this is a choose your own adventure. You could go off on your own and you're gonna get eaten by that fox. Mm-hmm. We had Carl the pigeon. Remember? Carl the pigeon, Carl the skunk, Carl the bird. Everybody named Carl. Any animal, it's named Carl. And mostly dying. That's how it goes here. Mm-hmm. I think I'm glad I just joined and I'm okay with what I was. You're not wrong, Angie. This has been a wild ride. I forgot about the magical forest. That was straight pandemic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a week. It was like Jacqueline was just like, it's a pandemic. Let's rescue all the animals. No. Mm-mm. Carl the plant. Carl the plant is killing it, by the way. I have to actually get a big pot now. He's graduated. So the money tree back there, I'm going to put that into this pot. I'm going to get an even bigger pot. Carl's going to be big. And that was when Dean was a freshman. I'm going to show you when I repot him. It's going to take me a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Anita, good times. The cat got out one night. I went to grab it. It wasn't her. It was an opossum. No. I don't feel good. And I don't know if it's like in a good way. I don't think it is. It's never in a good way. Mm-hmm. We need to get some wheels for Carl the plant so we can wheel him around. You're not wrong. But they say that it's best that you don't move plants around. That's why you very rarely see him. He's over here. Yeah, Judy, she looks good. Well, it's Johnny Cash. It's a boy. I went out to my yard to see what the dog was barking at, and there was a sheep. It was very noisy because I wanted it to play. Found out that it escaped from the garage of the neighbor who was going to have a nice Easter dinner. Barb, did you put it in your house and save it and hide it in your closet? I would. I'd be like, you're going to live here now, and no one will eat you, and I need you to be quiet. If I found a sheep that the neighbor was going to kill, I would then have an indoor sheep. Am I wrong? What would you do? I would not tell them. Do you know how much damage a sheep can do inside? Okay, Bob, listen to me. The fact that you know for a fact what kind of damage the sheep will do makes me ask a lot of questions of how you've gotten this information. Number one. Number two, the question is, Bob, if your neighbor was going to kill the sheep and you knew, and somehow the sheep ended up at your house, but lamb is so yummy. Listen to me. I love lamb chops. Listen, no. I would have to put it in my car and drive it to a sanctuary. Bob always comes up with random fact. Do you guys know how hard it is to bathe a sheep? No, I don't. I'm sure HOAs don't like sheep living inside. Listen, I'm like, I didn't see your sheep. Chris will be like, Dean, there's a sheep right behind you. That's my sheep. I bought that sheep. She'll be like, I bought it because we're going to eat it. No. I bought a sheep the same day you did. You're like, you bought a sheep. I did. I love to hang out with sheep. I would have a whole thing. Circle of life, not here. Circle ends here. When I was a little girl, my dad had a friend from Australia. We went to visit, and there was a sheep's head in the sink. Okay. Here's a crazy question. What is something that you remember from your youth that you just stuck in your mind? Like, it was real different. this is my aunt, and I didn't know anybody that had this, but she had, as a kid, she got, it wasn't chicken pox, but she had the thing where she had a platform shoe that was like this high. You know what I'm talking about? And we would go see her. And I remember looking at her shoe, because the one shoe was real big. You guys know what I'm talking about? This had to be the 70s. Polio. I remember. But like, other than sheep's head, like, are there certain things that you remember from like going to like other people's houses? Like, do you remember like weird, like, you know how like when you're growing up, you only know your house? And then you start going to other people's houses and you're like, what is this? What? Mm-hmm. My friend's dad had 2 wild dead hogs on ice in the bathtub. That is disturbing. Watching my family eat tripe and breaded brain. Yeah, no, that'll do it. This is the most disgusting show we've ever done. Cow tongue. Okay. You know what? This is all traumatic. Who likes ice cream? I don't think. Yep. Going to Italian people's houses and having to sit on plastic. Thank you for turning. I can't listen. Yeah, no, I can't. Like, I'm not reading any more about dead animals. Just how about funny stuff? Nope. I'm not going to read that either. Nope. Very traumatic. Nope. Let's just talk about Italians. What's your favorite weird thing about Italians? Yep. Nope. Can't do that either. Anybody like cats? Okay. Nope. Let's talk about bacon. Yep. Not gonna read that either. Nope. Sometimes I ask questions and they don't deserve answers. Nope. Not gonna read that either. Nope. Not gonna read that either. It's Friday. Let's be gross. Okay. Not gonna do that. Nope. Nope. This is you can read what you would like to. I'm not reading these. I'm already in a mood. I'm hyped up on coffee. No. Nope. Plastic runways in the hallways. We had those, Tracy. Diana had plastic runways down all the rugs, all the hallways. Yeah. Very bizarre. Yep. Not gonna read that. Trish is like, what is happening? I think I did this. I'm going to blame the coffee. I think that this is, I don't even know what that is. If we had one of those too, and if it was upside down, it was a hazard. Remember all the spikes? If you didn't have this, you wouldn't know. But Diana had these plastic runners down the hallway. On the rug. But yeah, if it got flipped over, like if she was vacuuming or something, you'd flip it over and it had all these spikes on it. Yeah. Italians are funny. But I remember sitting on my grandmom's couch and everything, it was green, covered in plastic. And then she had 2 big pictures. I wish I could find pictures of it. 2 giant hanging frames. And one was of a matador. Why? A Spanish matador. And then another one was a beautiful Spanish woman in beautiful, like, garb. And they matched. They were like red velvet. Does that give you an image? Athena's like, I had an aunt who had those runners. Loved pretending I knew how to tap dance. They were the best. Is Diana still in the house you grew up in? No, she is in the house that she grew up in. So she moved into my grandparents' house that she had lived in forever. So it's funny because this tiny little house, it's a rancher like mine. But she grew up there. And then like a flamenco dancer. Yes. She grew up there. And then my sisters moved in. like during college years. So my two sisters lived together at that house. My grandma lived there by herself for a while. Then my sisters moved in, and my grandma moved down the street. And then Di moved in. Yeah. And it's so funny because all the grandkids are like, we're going to keep that house, right? That's going to be like our clubhouse for when we all come back to town. We're like, what? Like, you can never sell that house. I don't know. But Dominic, Brooke, Jack, they're like, that's going to be our clubhouse. We're like, I don't know what a clubhouse. Okay. Yeah. BNC wants to know why you are wearing snapback. What? She's there? She watching me? She checking up on me to BNC? It's just my mood. And I'm hopped up on this coffee. Come on over, Chris. I'll talk to you a mile a minute. Come on over. Come on over. What do you want to talk about? Blah, blah, blah. I should have another one. What would happen if I had 3 coffees? Like, well, you'll be up till Sunday. I don't know, Renee. In some world, yeah. Eat some food. I can't, Tanya. I can't fit anything else in my body. She did. She went to Triton. So my mom and my dad kind of grew up near each other, different towns. And the high school at the time was on split sessions because there were too many kids in the district and not enough space at the high school. So they would have morning high school and afternoon high school. So there was the red high school and then the blue high school. And they were a couple years apart, but Diana was like the morning high school and my dad was the after. So they never met in high school. They met after high school. A little fun fact. I don't think we aren't those people. Yeah. That's so funny, Carrie. My daughter mentioned the other day about a family member giving her a house. I had to explain to her, we aren't those people. I don't know who's gifting houses, but it ain't us. In the early 70s, my parents remodeled our house with sculpted red carpet and white velvet couches. It was very fancy. Thank God split sessions ended before I got there. Yeah, Lorene, you were in the same district. Carrie's like, let's do another espresso, do another hour. I probably could. Dilute the caffeine in your system. Is that what we want to do? Melinda's like, my dad left me a house, but with debt on it. It was fabulous. Yeah. Thanks, Kev. So funny. So funny. So anyway, why aren't you drinking your lemonade? Well, Victoria, you know I don't drink coffee. Why caffeine? It's not the caffeine that we're choosing, Kate. It is the rushing effect of coffee on someone's body who doesn't normally drink coffee. I'm on a lot of medicines, and it's making things not run so well. And I am bombarding my body with, yeah. Thank you, Melinda. So, anywho, I hope so, Athena. So I'm going to wrap up with you, and I'm going to try to go back to that Excel sheet, which I don't think is going to go well at all. I'm going to be like, and then we're going to do this, and this cell, and then we're going to divide, and then we're going to multiply. It's not going to make any sense. Yeah. Oh, boy. I usually eat baked beans. All right. Tracy, a lot of coffee. Find the ring video. I should go back and look. Yeah. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you. Anyway, well, listen, it was good catching up today. And I'm going to try to fix a lot of this. You have the energy of a squirrel right now. You're not wrong. And I imagine I will do a lot of napping later. Thanks, cream cheese. Yeah, maybe I'll go for a quick walk. Can't wait to see Jody's memes about this show. So listen, I hope you have some great plans for the weekend. If you haven't heard or you don't have your calendar already and haven't looked, Diana's birthday is Sunday. So we have some festivities this weekend. She gonna be 77. 77, the lady. So got the sisters coming in, and we'll be doing some fun things with her this weekend. So I'm sure we'll have lots of stories. So go and celebrate Diana's birthday. However, you eat beans in her honor and wall wine, crappy wine that's mostly just grape juice. So celebrate with us. We do have Voila on Monday on the supporter side. There's a little hiccup with our StreamYard and our supporter side. So Steph's been working on it. So we're going to try to figure that out. But we're making egg white egg bites on Monday. So that should be fun. Yeah, Jody. So lots of fun stuff happening. Her birthday is on Sunday. And then we're also going to be shipping out all the stuff that Andrea has been rolling. So that's going to be going out. And we're very excited about what's launching on May 1st. Hopefully you like it. But it's a little silly. So, yeah. What time Monday? I think I put it right before Ugly Monday. So I think it's at 8:00. Yeah. We try to stay consistent on that Sunday at 1. But you know, Diana want to do stuff for her birthday. So we'll see. My birthday is Monday. Oh, Sarah, happy birthday. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for being here and sharing a laugh with us. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope I have a great weekend. I hope my belly has a great weekend. Let's see. But that's it. Like Judy from Saskatoon, let's hear it for Kyle and his great video. And if you have not sent a video, we want to hear from you. Make a fun little video about something in your house. Maybe an award you won when you were younger, a picture on your wall, a favorite hobby you like. We don't know. We don't care. We just want to have people participating, introduce yourself to the crowd, tell us a fun fact about yourself, meet your pets, what's outside your weather door, whatever you want. But we'd love to hear from you. So, especially if we haven't heard from you yet. Or we will bring in Cookie Spice and her backup dancers over and over again. Just know it. Cookie Spice is probably doing like 5 videos right now. So keep it in mind. All right, everybody. Well, like Judy from Saskatoon says, I hope you can do something nice for yourself or others this weekend. And have a great day and blessed day. Look forward to seeing you all maybe bright and early Monday. We'll see. Okay. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more OneFunnyMother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.